Hello friends and family, welcome to another reaction video with Christian Prince. Hope you all having a great day. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let us watch and have some fun. This video is only for educational purposes. Hope you learned something from it.
Is one God.
I'm not avoiding. I'm saying that the translation in this Quran is different.
I'm not talking about translation. You saw the word in Arabic. I saw the word in Arabic, and you agree with me that the word mu'min mean a believer.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Okay, Allah believe in what?
Well, I must see the tafsir for that.
Again. So we have to see the tafsir. So the Quran, isn't it the Quran says that this is a book, we make it in clear details?
But it also says that Quran is the tafsir of Quran and Muhammad will tafsir it. I mean, the Muhammad will explain it.
What is that? Can you show me the verse that says what?
I don't know. It doesn't explicitly says that, but it means it. I mean, I don't remember the
Show me what it
word.
means, my friend. There's no such a thing. The Quran says that this is a book which made its ayah or verses clear. So if he make it clear, then why we need tafsir?
If no one can explain the Quran except Allah, what is the purpose of sending the Quran? Make no sense if Allah the only one to explain the Quran, and Allah not capable to entering his creation to explain the Quran. Then what we will do with the Quran now, Muslims?
We have the verse of mutashabiyat, that some verses we won't understand.
Wonderful. So the Quran says there is verses in the Quran nobody can explain them save Allah.
Yeah.
Well, that is other problem in Islam. Why? Because if this is the case, then this is a contradiction. For if Allah he make it so clear in details, and then in other verses contradicting himself and says there's tons of them, you do not know what they mean, save me. So he did not explain anything in details.
And if you look into explicitly, this is a contradiction. I do agree with you.
No,
but,
this is not looking at it this way, because there's no other way. If I say you mentioned that you did read my book, correct?
Can you repeat that?
You mentioned that you did read my book, one of my book, Deception of Allah, correct?
Yes.
All right. If I am claiming to be God and I said my book is so clear, even I wrote it in the best language in the world, and nobody speak Arabic better than me, and then you say to me that you know what, when I did read your book I could not understand the word, and 50% of it is horrible. We need interpretation for it. So when Allah he claimed that this is a Quran, laysa fihi awajun, he said this is in a clear Arabic, has no crock in it. He lied. Do we agree?
Okay, so this is a contradiction. I do agree with you that this is a contradiction, but there is a scholarly explanation for that, and I'm sure for that.
No, my friend, read with me carefully. As an example, chapter 39, verse number 28. An Arabic Quran without any crookedness, in order that they may avoid all evil. So he made the Quran so clear. So why? They will not have crookedness in their understanding. The purpose is not the language. The purpose is your understanding. Do we agree?
Yes.
Okay. If we go to different verses in the Quran, you will find that the Quran is saying that Allah he never sent a messenger except in the tongue of his people so they might understand. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you just said to me that he sent it in a tongue nobody understand.
You mean you're talking about the mutashabihat verse?
Well, all the Quran is some of the mutashabihat. Name for me one is not a mutashabihat, all of it. Name for me one Muslim scholar agree with the other scholar about the interpretation of the Quran. All of them, to cover their bum, they say Allah knows best what he meant by this verse.
It's almost none.
Huh?
Almost none agree with each other. I mean, this is a big problem. I also face this problem with this.
So the Quran is not a clear book, and Allah he have a failure. You know, if we read the verse in front of us, chapter 14, verse 4, and we send not a messenger except with the language of his people in order to make the message clear to them. That makes sense, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how Muhammad is an international a messenger of the religion of Islam to everybody? How he is a messenger for somebody live in Pakistan?
Okay, so it was also my question to a scholar. So he answered me like the Quran is being translated, so it is like
Thank you very
for
much. So the Quran is a book of lies because Allah could not keep his promise. We have to use a human being to translate because Allah he failed. Because you just said to me, we translate the Quran and that solved the problem.
This guy agrees that the Quran has contradictions. But there is other problems. Not only it have contradictions, but more than 50% of the Quran nobody can explain, and the one to explain it he is mute.
But Allah he said we never ever send a messenger except from the people. He have to be from Pakistan, speaking the tongue of Pakistan, to be sent to Pakistan. It cannot be a translation.
okay, but doesn't the Quran also says that there were prophets sent to the civilizations, like when there were human civilization in the past Pakistan before Muhammad,
My
there was some
friend,
kind of
the Quran, example, the Quran, the Muslim they say that Jesus, he said, the Quran says, he says to the people of Israel, correct?
yes.
Okay, but what is the name of the Bible in the Quran?
Mm, the Kitab. No,
No,
sorry, the
Kitab
Injil.
is Ahlul Kitab, people of the book.
Injil,
But
Injil, Injil.
Injil is the Greek word, which is the name of the Greek Bible. So if Jesus was sent to the Israeli, why his book is in a Greek? And remember, Allah he never sent a messenger except in the tongue of his people, so they might understand. Correct?
Yeah, so the Arabs at that time didn't say it Injil.
Doesn't matter, you are Allah. You don't say what I say.
No. I'm
Listen,
saying that the
listen,
people of
listen. Okay,
Muhammad, they
so the Bible written, there's written in many languages. So disciples they went to different territory in the earth. So those who went to the Greek people, they wrote to them in Greek. So this is the original Greek Bible, no problem. But Allah, now He's talking about Jesus.
okay.
Allah He sent Jesus a book written in a Greek.
What does it says Greek?
What?
It says the Injil. It says the Injil, right?
Exactly. Okay. When you say Injil, is the word is exist before the language exist? No. This is a Greek word language. So the Quran, all of it never mentioned the gospel of Jesus except by the word Injil, Injil, Injil. Look at this. So Al Injil, Al Injil, Al Injil. It's all over. So if Allah He never sent a messenger except in the tongue of His people.
But the Nasara at that time, or you can say the Christians that existed that time, understood it as the Bible, right? If
My
I'm
friend,
not
we
wrong.
don't have different. Yeah, this is Injil. Until now, we as a Christian, even Arab Christian, we use the word Injil. This is a correct word. We are not saying this is a wrong word. No, we are saying that this is a stupid statement from Allah. If Jesus was sent only to the Jews, because this is what the Muslims say. They say every prophet was sent only to his nation, except Muhammad was sent to all mankind. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, but when Allah He said we never send a messenger except in the tongue of His people, He sent it to who? He sent it to Muhammad, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so He was confirming that Muhammad is one of them. So they might
One.
what? So they might understand. So look what happened. Allah He sent the Quran in Arabic to the Arab, and Muhammad was an Arab, yet the Arab could not understand the Arab of Allah, the Arabic of Allah. Imagine I have to rewrite my book many times so I can write it better. Do you think God He can correct His book?
No.
Okay, let me show you a verse then. You just remember. You just said no. There is no way He will correct His book and write better book than His book, correct?
Logically, it's not possible, right?
Okay. Read with me this one and try not to laugh. chapter 2, verse 106.
You mean the Satanic verse ayat?
Forget about the satanic verse. No, this is not about satanic verse now. Whatever a verse we do abrogate or cause to be forgotten, we bring something better or similar to it. Do you see the word better?
Whatever a verse is able to abrogate or cause to be forgotten, we bring a better on it. Allah is able to do things. Well, it kind of makes me laugh.
Exactly. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. And look, He will make you forget the Quran.
It actually means that it's kind of abrogated. Like when you bring something better than that, then the past one is like.
Okay, now hold on. You see, I can abrogate without making you forgetting the verse. Secondly, there is no verse better than other verse, for all word of God is equal.
Yeah.
All right. So if Allah is going to cause you to forget, then He contradicts Himself about preservation of the Quran. Isn't it the Muslim, they say the Quran preserved? Well, Allah Himself, He said, I made you forget the Quran. This is number one. Number two, why Allah want to make you forget the Quran if He want to give you something similar? Do you see the word similar?
Yes. But does the Arabic match with the similar?
Yeah.
I mean, mithla.
Yeah. Mithliha. In Arabic it says mithliha. Read it.
Okay.
The same. So I will make you forget the word ayah, and I will give you a word ayah.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy and see you soon.